The one truth we all miss. There are teachers in this world who wear robes. Teachers who speak in monasteries, under golden statues, or in high mountain temples where the air is thin and clear. But sometimes, the greatest teacher is sitting quietly in your own home. For pause. A soft tail. Eyes like still water. A presence that asks for nothing and yet teaches everything. This is the story of what my cat revealed to me. And how it unlocked a Buddhist truth I somehow studied for years, but never actually saw until I watched her simply sit. Welcome to Buddha Mind RX. Before we begin, take a moment, breathe gently, and if you can, comment below where you're listening from. Your presence here supports this channel and helps these teachings reach more people. Now, let's begin. The stillness of a cat. Every morning, before the world wakes, my cat jumps onto the windowsill and does the same thing she does every single day. She sits. She breathes. She watches. Not chasing thoughts. Not predicting the next moment. Not replaying yesterday. Not complaining, blaming, hoping, wishing, or resisting. Just being. It hit me one morning, that's what the Buddha talked about. That's what the monks spend decades practicing. That's what I forget every day while rushing from task to task, thinking the next achievement will bring peace. My cat lives it naturally. The first lesson, presence isn't achieved, it's allowed. Cats don't try to be present. They don't practice awareness. Presence is simply what's left when you stop doing everything else. The Buddha taught this as non-doing, effortless awareness, the natural mind. When I watched her that morning, I realized I wasn't lacking presence. I was blocking it. My mind was running ahead. Her mind was resting where her paws were. What a simple, miraculous difference. The second lesson, a simple life is a peaceful life. My cat's entire world is a soft blanket, a bowl of water, the same predictable food, and a few quiet corners of the house she rotates through like ancient temples. And yet, she is calm. She is content. She is never in a hurry. She never complains, never compares, never resists what is. The Buddha once said, "Contentment is the greatest wealth." Watching her, it finally made sense. Peace isn't in having more. Peace is in needing less. The third lesson, watch without reacting. This was my breakthrough. When my cat hears a noise outside the window, she doesn't immediately panic, or chase, or run. She observes. Her eyes widen. Her ears lift. Her breath slows. But she waits. She sees. Most humans react first, think later. We hear a thought, and chase it. We feel a feeling, and obey it. We experience desire, and immediately run toward it. We experience fear, and instantly run away. My cat does what the Buddha taught: pause. Look. Understand. Then act. And often, after watching for a while, she simply closes her eyes and goes back to resting. How many of our problems could dissolve if we paused the same way? The fourth lesson, the universe is happening now, this exact moment. My cat lives a life without past or future. Not because she's wise, but because she's free from the one illusion humans cling to. That life is somewhere else. Humans live in yesterday's regrets and tomorrow's plans. Cats live in now. The Buddha said, "The past is already gone. The future is not yet here. Only one moment is available, and that is the moment of peace." As I watched my cat that morning, I realized how many mornings I've missed, lost in my mind, lost in my plans, lost in the world that isn't actually happening. The fifth lesson, silence reveals what no teacher can tell you. My cat never speaks. Yet she teaches louder than any book. When she curls up in the sunlight, she teaches acceptance. When she walks slowly, she teaches presence. When she sits perfectly still, she teaches meditation. When she gazes at nothing, she teaches the power of simply being. And in her silence, she teaches the truth we all miss. You don't need to become anything. You only need to return to what you already are. A quiet mind. A peaceful presence. a being in harmony with the world. Just like her. The real secret revealed. Here is the hidden truth, the one I missed for years, the one my cat helped me finally understand. Peace is not taught. Peace is remembered. We were all born with the same natural presence that animals still carry effortlessly. The Buddha didn't invent peace, he uncovered what was already inside us. The cat, the dog, the birds outside, they all live in original awareness. Only humans forget. This is the one truth we all miss. The mind is peaceful by nature when we stop disturbing it. My cat isn't enlightened. She's just not endlessly thinking. And neither was the Buddha. He simply stopped believing the mind's illusions. Part 2. The hidden monk in your home. There is a hidden monk living in your home. Not one with robes, incense, or chants, but one with whiskers, fur, and a heartbeat that moves in perfect rhythm with the present moment. Once you begin to see your cat as a teacher, a quiet shift happens inside you. You stop seeing a pet and begin seeing a living demonstration of effortless awareness. My cat taught me this most clearly one evening. The house was noisy. My phone kept vibrating. My mind was restless, jumping between what happened earlier and what I needed to do tomorrow. But she was curled in a corner of the couch, soft, silent, breathing like the ocean. Nothing disturbed her. Not the noise. Not the chaos. Not the rush of human life. She remained unmoved. It struck me, my mind reacts to everything. Her mind reacts to nothing. She wasn't blocking the noise. She wasn't resisting life. She simply didn't cling to any of it. This is the heart of Buddhism, non-attachment. Not avoiding life. Not hiding from noise. But refusing to be carried away by it. She existed inside an inner monastery, a quiet temple she carried with her everywhere she went. I realized then, outer silence is nice. Inner silence is freedom. I watched her breathe, and something inside me softened. For the first time all day, my mind stopped scrambling and rested exactly where my body was. In that moment, my cat was the monk, and I was the student. Blue Book Part 3. How Animals Reveal the True Dharma. Animals do not philosophize. They do not debate. They do not create complex spiritual systems. They simply live. In their living, they reveal the purest Dharma, the Dharma untouched by concepts, labels, beliefs, or rituals. My cat revealed 4 Dharma truths more clearly than any book ever did. 1. Reality is always simple. Humans complicate everything. We create stories around events, dramas around thoughts, and fear around uncertainty. But animals? They respond to what is actually happening, not what might happen. When a noise occurs, my cat listens. If it's nothing, she returns to stillness. She doesn't think. What if something bad happens? What if this means trouble? What if tomorrow becomes worse? This unfiltered relationship with reality is the foundation of enlightenment. 2. Emotions pass like weather when you don't interfere. When my cat gets startled, she jumps, then it's gone. No memory. No story. No trauma replay. No emotional hangover. Humans freeze emotion in place by analyzing it. Animals let it move through. This is what the Buddha meant when he taught that suffering arises from clinging. We don't suffer the feeling, we suffer the way we hold it. My cat showed me that emotion is simply energy passing through empty space. 3. The body knows peace when the mind lets go. Sometimes I watch her sleep, the slow belly rising, the soft paws curled like lotus petals, the tail twitching with dreams. Her body is at peace because she is not hijacked by thought. Humans cannot sleep because our minds refuse to. But peace isn't created, it exists naturally when thought subsides. My cat sleeps like a Buddha because she lives like one. 4. Awareness is our original nature. My cat doesn't meditate. She simply is. Awareness is not something practiced. It's something uncovered. When I sit beside her and allow myself to be quiet, I can feel my natural awareness return, the same awareness I had as a child, before the world taught me to race, compare, achieve, and fear. She reminded me of this truth. The mind becomes peaceful not from effort, but from remembering what it already is. This is the Dharma beyond scriptures and temples. The Dharma revealed by life itself. Blue Book ending, returning to the natural mind. In the end, my cat did not teach me Buddhism. She reminded me of it. She reminded me that enlightenment is not mystical, not distant, not hidden in ancient texts. It is here. In this breath. In this moment. In this simple, uncomplicated awareness that every creature is born with. We are the only species that forgets what it means to just be. But the truth is simple. You are already what you are trying to become. You only need to stop forgetting. My cat showed me the doorway back to myself, back to the quiet, spacious mind beneath the noise of thought. Back to the natural awareness that is always awake, always peaceful, always present. So the next time you see your cat sitting still, or any animal simply existing, take a moment. Breathe. Watch. Learn. Because sometimes the greatest Buddhist teaching is silently waiting in the corners of your home, wrapped in fur, with eyes like calm water, showing you how to return to the mind you had long before the world became loud. Thank you for listening. And if this teaching touched you, don't forget to comment where you're listening from, and subscribe to Buddha Mind RX for more wisdom, clarity, and mind-healing Buddhist insight. May you be well. May you be peaceful. May you remember who you truly are.